Hi, you guys. So I am doing an IG live listening chat for my EP release, Are We There Yet? That just dropped today. I'm so excited. So make sure you guys go stream it and listen to it yourself. But I'm going to play the songs and, just chat. And if you guys have any questions about the process, about being an artist or anything like that, just leave them in the comments and I'll get to them. So I'm going to start my IG live. What's up, y'all? So I just released my project, Are We There Yet? I am so excited. I'm waiting for a few more people to come in. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna get started. I released my project, Are We There Yet? That is the title. I released the title track of the EP some months ago, back in fall, and got really, really awesome feedback from it. And later I released another single called Don't Disappear off of the EP. But let's listen to the first track, which is actually a really dope intro inspired by Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. This was a song that I learned how to play maybe 2 years or so ago. I was taking piano lessons with an awesome lady at a studio that I was teaching at. And this was one of those songs that I fell in love with. And I'm actually on the third movement of this whole piece. So it's like a 3 movement piece. So I'm going to play the first one. It's called Moonlight Intro. That's what it's called.
It's life. At times it's too much, but we press on anyway. Are we there yet?
So I wanted to show my classical training off with this song. And I was like, to my songwriting partner, I was like, hey, we should do this and then kind of make it jazzy. Probably, of course, influenced by Alicia Keys. But Jessica Loyce created this awesome medley, and I just went into the studio one day and did a demo and just did whatever I felt, and this is what came out. I later recorded this, re-recorded it, and cleaned up some parts and adjusted some notes. I had fun with this one. So I really just want to share my classical background. And I think it really sets the tone for what's to come in this project. So that's Moonlight intro. I really, really love that we were able to accomplish that because I really wanted to do something different with this intro and just incorporate that into my music as an artist. So the next track, Are We There Yet? You probably have heard if you've been following me and listening to my music. Are We There Yet? The music video is out there. I released that back in like October or something. It was a minute ago, but I released that. It was shot by B-Rob. And this song was really a great song. It was the second song I think Jessica and I wrote together, and she was the songwriting partner, production partner, and everything for this project. But this was a great song because it came from a conversation. It stemmed from us just talking about what we felt, being on a journey, both working in music in the industry and just trying to reach our goals and things like that. And just talking about the stresses of that and how easy it was to be a child, just reminiscing on things and whatnot. So that's what kind of stemmed Are We There Yet? This really cool conversation. And I thought the song had a very powerful message. And I feel like Are We There Yet can literally mean anything. Like, it could be, of course, what it was intended on being on a journey and like, are you there yet? Are you finally going to get to your goal? But also just like with so much that's happened, I just feel like this song took on another meaning with it. Just, are we there yet? Like as a people, like there's so much stuff that we've been through that we're trying, like for Black people, trying to get to a better place in the world and just like not have to deal with the craziness of police brutality and just the negativity of all of that. And just wanting to see like the end of all of that and see like past it. So Are We There Yet? I feel like can relate to a lot of things, but here is Are We There Yet? It was produced by myself, Jessica Loyce, John Bryant Scherer, and we have Bryant Larson on the flute and Serena Ivory on bass. In my mind, yesterday was just a memory. No simple thing. Hey, you wouldn't stick to me. So if you guys do have any questions for me or comments, just like leave me a comment and I'll answer. So this is Are We There Yet? It's so chill, like. A lifetime in a car ride, switching gears at the drop of a time, and I wonder, are we going too fast? Is it worth the journey? 'Cause I can't go back. Trying to be patient. We never keep us alive. Can't find a place. Like this is so like real. These lyrics. Are we there yet? 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 Patience is key with everything. So that's a little piece of Are We There Yet? I like the song a lot. Wanda says, this is a sunroof open, 80-degree starry sky to the beach drive. Yes, I feel that. It's a real chill vibe, you know? I think it grew on me, and I feel like I was able to showcase my jazziness more in this song, which was kind of cool. And I always thought, you know, songs that were hard to sing were like better, but it's like, no, like this is okay. Like this is such a chill, easy vibe, easy to sing song. And I just like it. So I'm glad that you feel that way. Yeah, it's really chill. So like I said, that was produced by myself, Jessica Lois, Bryant Scherer, and the musicians were Bryant Larson and Serena Ivory. Really cool. I really think the flute stood out a lot on that song. Like I remember us talking about like what kind of instrument. It was like saxophone, flute. It was just, I don't know. But we decided on flute. I don't know how, but it really came out really cool. So that was probably Jessica's idea because she's the musical genius behind all of this stuff. So let's see. The next one, Don't Disappear. This is like one of my faves, like one of my faves. Don't Disappear, I wrote in 2019. And this was produced by myself, Jessica, and a duo called Pomegranates, two guys, Pomegranate. And they did a great job on the production of this and really just made it like so more upbeat than I thought it was going to be. And I like what they did with it. So here's Don't Disappear.
In the night, a fan is dry. It's the time you've been out of sight. Ain't heard from you since
John Scherer does an amazing guitar solo on this, by the way. He produced on this as well.
Time to leave my side, 'cause for too long, I was time. Sunrise,
so last year I started my year, not started, but one of my first performances of the year before the pandemic was singing this song for ATL Alive, 11 Alive, the show 11 Alive. And it was so cool. It was like my first TV like performance ever. And I was just like, then the world shut down. I was like, dang. But I really like this song. There's a lot of good feedback from this song. I did the music video for this one as well. It was shot by Sebastian Francis. Thank you for the love. If you guys have any questions or want to know something, let me know. Just leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the song. I want to get to the solo. I want y'all to hear the solo.
Every hard time we chose us, how our love isn't in vain, and then we always run it. Don't disappear on me. Don't go.
Thank you, Wanda. She says, I love this one. I appreciate it. I love this one too. This was like a real life situation. I was really in my feelings when I wrote this. And I just feel like this is classic soul. Like just, you should just feel it. So this is the solo that I love. Wanda says you hit that note, and I was like, woo, thank you. So this, I love this breakdown, and I usually don't, I just love that. I love the breakdown. I usually don't do a lot of interludes, but I was just like, this song feels like it needs to breathe a little bit. And, I just wanted to add some little emotive, like, runs and things like that. So Charlene, this is one of my fave off the EP. Thank you so much, Charlene. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's one of my faves. All right, so the next one is Pieces of Me. This song grew on me, honestly. When I wrote this song, it was after George Floyd, I believe, and Breonna Taylor. It was just a very dark time in the world. Like, it was just not it was me trying to inspire myself. That's where Pieces of Me came from. And I just was thinking about how being in solitude made me kind of see who I was more, like being in tune with myself more. And I feel like I've learned how important it is to take time to yourself, even like from being in the pandemic. Now it's like we're still in a pandemic, but it's kind of normal, but not really. But I still like take time, like I'll take a day off, or I'll take, some hours off or whatever, and really focus in on like what I need and what I feel and all of that stuff. Just making sure I spend time with myself every morning, meditate, read, like just feed myself before I just give. So Pieces of Me, we're going to get into this. This was also produced by Pomegranate and myself and Jessica Lois. When I wrote this song, I was sitting in my room at the keyboard, just playing chords and just coming up with words. And I thought it was just going to be a very like slow, like ballady type of build. Like I just thought it was going to be like very slow and like, I don't know. But it completely turned the opposite way. And I'm so grateful it did, because I like it even more. Like I love it even more. And I think Jessica did this amazing arrangement for the live visual performance. It's on YouTube if you want to check it out. And it's also on my IGTV. It's also on my IGTV. But she did this amazing arrangement of Pieces of Me, and I just love it. I think the arrangement made me like the song more. Like it's just weird, but I really like the arrangement of it, of the live version. So here's a little bit of Pieces of Me. And yeah.
Once upon a time, I was a visionary. 2020's whirlwind brought me to my knees. Gonna change my whole reality. Staying home was where I found peace. Staying in doubt, I was camouflaged. I'm doing fine, became my enemy. With all this time to sit beside myself, the real me was no longer on the ride. 'Cause I finally found it, spirit inside of me, just a time to see. I used to be so clouded, but I'm finally free and love everything.
What I love about this, if you listen really close, you will hear operatic backgrounds, like harmonies in the background. I was like, I don't know why, but I was like, I wanted to stack this to the max. I love harmonies. Backgrounds are my favorite. They're my favorite. So I really like the bridge of this. I was going for like an anthem feel. I don't know. Alicia Keys vibe. I don't know. But yeah. So there's Pieces of Me. Something positive that came out of a really low point from the pandemic and just being completely shocked at the world and having to be alone. It's crazy. All right, so Wrong Turn is the next one. Let's get into this one, because this one is like my number one favorite. And you will see why. I'll tell you why after. This is Serena Ivory on the bass. She's so dope. Yes, Alicia vibes. Yes, like she's a huge inspiration. Wanda says yes, Alicia vibes.
You are nowhere to be found. Think I lost my head.
John is on this guitar.
Life was different. It was almost like a dream. Picture perfect, but you weren't in the scene. Did I leave you behind? Did I pass down a line? Why aren't you here?
I was desperate.
Did I leave you behind? Did I pass down the line? Why aren't you here? here, here. What if we took the wrong turn? And we never met, but one of us left. What if we didn't realize?
That kind of vibe, huh? Thank you, Truck Ken. Yeah, that kind of vibe. Wanda, oh hell yes, R&B, the harmony, giving me chills. Thank you. I love that breakdown right there, by the way. That just happened.
Untypical reality got me lost in a world.
This is just a vibe. Like every time I hear it, I'm just like, yes. I just thought out of the box, coming from a place of love, being in love, and thinking about what life would be like if they were different, if I wasn't with the person I'm with, and so happy. So, just wanted to tell a story. It's very bluesy. So the producers on this, myself, Jessica Lois, thank you, Wanda. She says fire emoji. Myself, Jessica Lois, John Bryant Sher, and the musical contributors, Serena Ivory on the bass and Nancy Baker on the drums. This was a session that we got in right before the pandemic hit. It is hard making music during the pandemic with other people. So my favorite part about this whole album, this whole song, is really the bass. The bass, I just feel it. And then the guitar, like just those two alone, I just feel it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that's why it's like my favorite. And I want to play to the end to hear this. And we never I studied jazz for like a year, maybe 2 years in school, in college. And I never really got to like do it as much as I would like to. My voice lesson teacher, she wanted me to focus just on classical. But I've always been like really into jazz. And even as recently, like I've been studying Billie Holiday, Ella Fitzgerald, just like Sarah Vaughan, just learning songs from them, covering songs just for my own enjoyment, but also learning and just studying and picking up little tricks I can do with my voice from them. But that kind of course, is a jazzy end. So Wrong Turn, I really, really love. All right, so there's one more song left. It's called Superpower. And before I play this, I'll just say that this was the first song that Jessica and I did together. And we went to, I'm going to go back to the other story about creating Wrong Turn. But anyway, so Superpower, we went to Bass Parlor, which was a studio out here owned by Daryl Stevens. And it was really cool because he used to let us come in, and we used to teach workshops, vocal workshops, and she used to do songwriting, production workshops there. And we just went in and he let us go in and just like create and write our songs. It was our first time meeting, and we just kind of knew each other, like, because we both did stuff there. So it was like, okay, like, let's do a session. And we did this, and we just talked, and somehow Superpower came about. And what's really special to me about this song, it has a cellist featured on it. And her name is Erica Ransbottom, and she's just really good. So I really like that about it. And the song is just very uplifting. Once again, this is actually like way before the pandemic. So, but I feel like it's so fitting for like now, and just, I'm hoping that this song especially will inspire people to find what makes them special and to find their superpower, whatever they're put on this earth to do, and their purpose, their calling, and to really go for it. And it's just talking about the journey to finding the superpower. Like, I thought when I was younger, when I was really young, I was like, I want to have a record label. I don't know why. but I was like, I want to have a record label and I wanted to be this star. But later in life, I realized like there's so many other great things that I can do. And I'm really, really grateful that I've been able to influence so many people and inspire people through teaching music. Like I had the idea of owning a record label, not knowing that really I just wanted to be a business owner. So basically, like through the journey of me being musically inclined and a music lover, I've discovered that there's a lot of different ways to fulfill my passion and my calling and stuff like that. And I hope that Superpower kind of helps you guys do that. This was produced by myself and Jessica. And of course, it features Erica Ransbottom on the cello. So here is Superpower.
Tell me what it's all for. Tired of the revolving door. This lifestyle's defeating. Got my energy depleted. Living for nothing I would die for. I'm always on the climb. Wearing a clock, locked in time. Desperate days turn to nothing night. Until I found my superpower. And it's getting louder.
Hey, DJ Looney Tunes.
I won't hide it away. It ain't going to waste. My superpower. Yeah. I got a clue, but I'm
So
looking for life, 'cause I got a key.
We worked a lot on this melody. I remember after that session, she came here and we worked a lot on just like how we wanted to approach the melody. It was really cool. And of course, she did all the piano stuff. So overall, creating this project was quite difficult. So I really feel like Are We There Yet is like, are we there yet? Like, can I just put this project out? Because I've been working on it since 2019, y'all.
Energy, closer I get to its light, more than I can see my superpower. And it's getting louder, superpower. Lost until I found her.
Starting from like Bass Parlor, coming here, then the pandemic hit. We did a session with the musicians at a studio right before the pandemic hit. That harmony, because thank you, Wanda. And I recorded Superpower like way early. I recorded this like in 2019. Like this was the first song recorded and finished. And I recorded at Mudknock Studios. And we did our session with the musicians. It was really cool. It was like everything was like moving and all of that. But as we created more and the pandemic happened, it kind of put a halt. I didn't feel comfortable going to the studio. I didn't in recording. I was going to take off my mask and sing somewhere. No. And with musicians, it got really difficult. I did have a few sessions here before and during the pandemic. So the cellist came here to record. The flute, Bryant came here to record. And then we went to John's. He laid down his stuff. It was just a really cool process, just working with musicians for the first time. It's been a dream of mine to work with real musicians. I've just always wanted to produce, and I've always wanted to like not just sing over beats, even though beats are really cool. I love them, they're dope. But I just feel like the kind of music, and I remember one of my bandmates before, might have been John actually, just saying like the way my voice is set up, I need to sing over certain kind of instrumentals or certain kind of music, and not just anything. So this was a real testament to just like the process of like not doing things by yourself. Like usually all my other projects, mostly I just created by myself. I would get beats, I'd write, I'd put it out. And this was a very, very collaborative effort. And I'm so, so grateful to everybody. I got to shout out the mixing engineer, Anthony Majors. He's really, really talented. Very, very talented. He's mixed for like one of my favorite singers, Chrisette Michelle, and some other people that are awesome. But he makes the whole project, and he also makes the visual EP. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments and I'll get to them. But yeah, like the creation of this was a very long and drawn out thing. But I think like, you know, if you want something to come out good, you got to take your time with it. So I'm glad in the end it wasn't rushed, because before I literally would rush. I would rush everything. And just put stuff out. But this, I really took my time. I really catered to each song. And I'm just so excited. I also want to shout out my PR agent, Nikki. Nikki is dope. So yeah. What else did I want to tell you guys before I go? So Nikki's a part of Good Girl PR and out in New York, but she like does everywhere, and she's really, really helpful, and I'm grateful for that. And I'm just grateful for everyone that was a part. Like B-Rob, I said, he did the music video for Are We There Yet? Sebastian Francis did the music video for Don't Disappear and for the EP visual. The EP visual is on my IGTV and it's also on YouTube. If you aren't subscribed to my YouTube, please do go subscribe. I post vocal tutorials every week and some other tutorial things and covers and things like that. But I really help the singing community a lot on YouTube and help them with runs and breaking down singers' voices and things like that. Stuff I love to do anyway, but it's cool to be able to do it for a great following of people that really appreciate it and send really awesome requests and introduce me to really awesome music. So I just want to thank you for tuning in and watching this and listening with me. Just go down memory lane with all of these songs and everything. I want you to please go listen on your own, go stream it. And check out the visual EP and all of that. So thank you guys. I'm so excited. Y'all have a great night. Peace. All right, y'all. It's a wrap. I am going to go now, and I just thank you for watching this, and you do the same. Go check out my EP, Are We There Yet? Out now. All right. Peace out.